and the home of the brave.
Pre-game festivities coming to a close. It's electric in here. The National League wildcard game is next. We welcome you to Los Angeles. Coming up, the National League wildcard game on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A spot in the division series is on the line today as we gear up for this win or go home game, Chris.
After grinding so hard all season long, these teams have to compete for at least 9 more innings to keep it going, man. It's a whole season just condensed into one day. You talk about intensity, you talk about pressure. It's all here, but it usually makes for one of the most entertaining games we see all year.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm looking forward to it, Chris. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And towing the slab in this one, number 32. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Okay, all set to go. Now, Hugh Duffy. And he deals. And the pitch is in for a strike. And we're underway in the National League wildcard game.
First pitch, 7:07.
And now the lefty. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Green makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And now 2-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Hank Aaron next up for the Braves. Runner on the go. Up the middle. Tags the runner for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Greg Maddux. What do we need to know here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And here it comes. Bunting for a hit. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Oh, 1 down. This to third, and that's a base hit into left field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Reggie Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Over to first, and he's saved. There goes Jackie. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Fast-paced, win or go home game. This is a big opportunity to jump on the board right away.
Kicks and deals. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in. Runner tags up for third. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Duke Snider. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Fast-paced, win or go home game. This is a big opportunity to jump on the board right away.
Got him. 2 away.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is 1 more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time, since now they're 2 outs.
And now Sean Green. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game.
Fast-paced, win or go home game. This is a big opportunity to jump on the board right away.
The pitch. Next offering is outside.
Fast-paced, win or go home game. This is a big opportunity to jump on the board right away.
The 1-1. Fought off foul. And now the count is even.
Fast-paced, win or go home game. This is a big opportunity to jump on the board right away.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's the inning. 1 left for LA. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Next offering misses. and it's 2-1. Line drive, base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Chipper Jones next up for the Braves. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball one. And a pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Matthews gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The next offering misses. And a count 2-1. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Chases that one out of the zone, and that's the first out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Torre. Swings through that one, 0-1. That catches the corner.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And a pitch. On the ground, 2-ball. Feeds to second, out there. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. And here's the rookie catcher, Roy Campanella. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
The pitch.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Torre over to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
Gil Hodges steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
He swings and fouls one off. Out to short, long. Picks it up. Sends it across to first. 2 away.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 10.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the rookie third baseman, number 10. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the right-hander deals. And now 2-0. Righty to the plate. And fouled off. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The wide to kick the pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Two down, nobody on. And he walked him.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Batting
Zach Wheat steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Zach Wheat.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Two outs. On the ground to the left. They take the force out. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. So here's Murphy now. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The pitch. And misses inside. Hits for average power. The ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Next pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 3. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Second baseman.
And now Bobby Lowe. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Top of the third, no score. Throw to first, and he's back in standing. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Murphy gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouls one off. 2-2. Kicks and fires. Ground ball to first, could be two. To second, there's one. Back to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. Herman Long now at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
The 0-2. Stays alive. Next offering in the dirt. And the count 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
One, two now. The other way. And foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Pee Wee Reese.
For the Dodgers, the shortstop, Pee Wee Reese.
The wind and the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Here comes a pitch. Off the mark there. Now 2-0. And the pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Jackie.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's a speed threat, Jackie Robinson.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And gobbled up by Duffy, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And up next for Los Angeles, Reggie Smith. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. And that's outside. The pitch. That one missed. Now 3-0. And now 3-1.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
The wind of the pitch. That clips the corner. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Snyder batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. At the belt and fires. Now 1-1.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next pitch misses. 2-1. And here it comes. Out to short, long handles. Got him on the off-balance throw. That's the 3rd out, inning over. 1 left for LA, still no score.
Let's go. I'm on that west side, baby. You should already know that. Top of the game with an ounce of that back. Riding through the city in a magic throwback.
On to the 4th. Now in for the Braves, Hugh Duffy. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Good eye right there. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. There's a strike, 3-1. The wind of the pitch. 3-2 now. And he deals. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasting it right past him.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. One and 0 to Freddie Freeman. And a foul ball. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3-1 now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Hank Aaron next up for the Braves. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And, of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
that one in triple digits.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
The pitch. And now 2-2. And it's not all about the home runs. It's RBIs, total bases. Hank did everything you'd want in the middle of the order guy. 2-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Freeman at first, one gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there are 2 down.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Matthews in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The pitch. And that one a little bit high. And a pitch. And there's a ball. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Left-hand batter waits.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 now. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it. 1 left for Atlanta, and we are still scoreless. Bottom of the 4th, now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Sean Green.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Sean Green.
Maddux back to work. Way high. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball. Kicks and deals. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. And he handles it himself for the out.
The catcher, number 39, for Campanella.
Next to hit, Roy Campanella, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Righty delivers. And a strike on the outside edge.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And it's even up. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Murphy on the move to his left. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Gil. Touchdown.
And here's the first baseman, Gil. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Long under this one. He's got it. And the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's a big power threat. Chipper Jones.
The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
The pitch. That one inside. And it's 1-0. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swung on, belted. That one's back there. And it's gone! Home run! He'll circle the bases. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
Here's the center fielder, Dale Murphy. He's a guy who does it all. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The lefty, the 1-0. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 1-1 is upstairs. And it's 2-1. And a pitch. And another ball. In there at the knees.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Stays alive. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Bobby Lowe.
Bobby Lowe next up for the Braves. In there for strike one. And now the lefty. That misses. And the count even 1-1. A little bit low. Green on the move towards foul ground. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Atlanta draws first blood with the solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom five, number 75.
Number 10.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And the righty deals. This one smacked out to left center. And gobbled up by Duffy. And there's one down.
Now batting. No left fielder. Zach.
Now the left fielder, Zach Wheat. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Here comes a pitch. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. The punch out there. 2 down. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Pee Wee Reese. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And the 0-1. Good eye right there. Ball to strike. Fouled off left side.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
So now 1-2 to Reese. Right through there, got him. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Top 6, and the batter will be the shortstop, Herman Long.
The shortstop, Herman.
The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Back to the top of the lineup, And next for Atlanta, Hugh Duffy. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next offering way off the plate. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Got him looking. And there's 2 down.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And a good eye there.
2 balls, no strike.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Good 2-0 changeup right there. I mean, as a hitter, you have it in the back of your mind, but you have to sit fastball, and based on the swing, you got to think that's what he saw out of the hand.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a pop-up. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Hank Aaron. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And first offering is fouled off. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. At the belt and fires. That one missed.
In terms of that consistency, making an all-star game in 21 straight seasons is a pretty good indicator of what a steady player Hank was.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
There were no bad seasons for Hammer and Hank. There were hardly even any bad days.
2 outs. Fly ball to right. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now at the plate, Eddie Matthews. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Next pitch way upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. That one out to right. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Leading up.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
First offering misses the mark.
You know, you hear about a lot of guys who are 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a 4 sports star. He was a Division I standout in baseball, basketball, football, and track.
And here it comes. And he lays down a bunt. Bare hands it. Tough play. Off balance throw. In time. Out on a bang-bang play.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Reggie Smith.
Reggie Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And I think we can all be thankful that Jackie chose to pursue baseball. As great a football or basketball player as he might have been, it couldn't have matched his achievements on the diamond. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. That one drifts inside.
Still fun to imagine what Jackie could have done as a pro football player. He led the nation in punt return yardage 2 years in a row in college at UCLA, so we know he was explosive.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Long under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
Duke Snyder steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1. And that's outside. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Long. Settles under this one. And makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in L.A., new inning getting started. Leading off, Chipper Jones.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. And a swing and a miss there. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Torrey in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. The 1-0. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Next offering upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Kicks and deals. That's in for a strike. On the ground to short. Throws to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The center fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Dale. That hits the dirt. 1-0. The pitch. There's a strike. And a pitch. Falling behind 2-1. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the frame. And the Braves go down quietly. But they still lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Sean Green.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the right fielder.
Here comes the pitch.
Green.
And that one clips the corner. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Glavine warming up as well. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And gobbled up by Duffy. And a quick out, number 1.
The catcher, number 39, Roy.
Now the catcher up to hit, Roy Campanella.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering is outside. Campanella started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. The 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
And next for L.A., Gil Hodges.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
In there for strike 1. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The 0-1. Slice to right, base hit into the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the inning.
And a 1-0. And downstairs.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
2 on, 1 out. Now 3-0.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
On the ground to first, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Burley Grimes gets handed the rock out of the pen. It's his job to keep his team in the game. We go to the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Bobby Lowe. The pitch. 0-1. Grimes. Pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 out now.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Just missed.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
One and 2 now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman, for the 4th time tonight. And that's in there for strike 1. And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch 1?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
Right-handed reliever. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. runner leads away at second. In the air, right side. Green drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that ends the inning. Braves strand one. They lead it 1-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Zach Wheat.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
On the ground, right side. Low. Handles the chance. Fires over to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop, Kiwi Reese.
Kiwi Reese will hit next. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Slice down the right side. Oh, and 1 now. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Tom Glavine getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Smoltz, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Torrey over to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
The batter, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First offering in the dirt. Just missed. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
The tying run at the plate. Comebacker to the mound. Long collects it, and he's safe at first.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Two outs, runner on first. Next to hit, Reggie Smith. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
Next offering is in for a strike. Robinson off of first with 2 away. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Throw over to first, and he just got his hand in there. Hard liner. And a base hit right there. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Duke Snyder stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a miss. Strike one. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they take the lead. It's 3-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Greg Maddux out of the game. Here comes the new arm for the Braves, Tom Glavine. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Sean Green steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The right fielder, number 50. Sean.
First offering and it just misses.
Green.
And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Next pitch is inside, and now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
In for a strike, now 3-1. And a pitch. And it's filled up. Got him. That's the third out. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. On the mound now, Eric Gagne. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the ninth, and now the right fielder, Hank Aaron.
The right fielder, Hank Aaron.
The pitch just missed.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The 1-0. And that's outside.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Popped up. Robinson should have this one. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Eddie Matthews.
And now the DH, Eddie Matthews. That one's in there, 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Oh, 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
That to right. Green moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Chipper Jones next up for the Braves. First pitch just misses. At the belt and fires. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, these guys win a wild card game at home, but you know what? When you get into a wild card game, you don't care if it's on the road, at home. You're so laser focused, and you have one thing on your mind. That's the W. They got it today. Congratulations, boys. You're moving on.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for watching the National League Wildcard Game on MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors.